My name is Emma. I'm a simple girl from a quiet town, and I got married at the age of 22. Like every girl, I had dreams of love, of soft moments, of someone who would hold my hand and make me feel safe. Someone who would see me not just with eyes, but with a heart full of kindness. I dreamed of feeling beautiful, not because of makeup or dresses, but because someone truly saw me, respected me, understood me, and cared about me deeply. But, along with those dreams, there were fears too. I was scared of the unknown, scared of what might happen on my first night as a wife. I had heard so many stories from friends, cousins, and even random videos online. Some girls said it was painful. Some said it was magical. Some cried through it. Some laughed. And I didn't know what to expect. I only knew one thing: I was nervous. The wedding day passed like a blur. Smiles, photos, prayers, tears. I was surrounded by love. Yet something inside me felt like it was ending. When I hugged my mother for the last time, before leaving home, my heart felt heavy. That house, those walls, that bed, they held my childhood, and I was walking away from it all. When we reached his house, my new home, everyone welcomed me kindly. There were sweet words, warm hugs, and happy faces. But inside, my hands were cold, my lips were dry. I kept smiling, but my heart was full of questions. What will happen tonight? What if it hurts? What if I cry? Later that night, when all the guests had left and the lights dimmed, someone quietly led me to our room. I walked slowly. The room was decorated with soft red roses. The air was filled with the scent of flowers and something sweet. The bed looked beautiful, but to me, it felt big and unknown. I sat down gently. My heart was beating so loud I could hear it in my ears. My hands rested on my lap. They were trembling. I tried to stay calm, but inside everything felt uncertain. A few minutes later, the door creaked open. I didn't look up. I didn't have the courage, but I knew it was him, my husband, the man I had married just hours ago. He walked in slowly and closed the door behind him. I felt his presence as he walked toward me. He sat beside me, but not too close. And then silence. Long, heavy, deep silence. I was frozen. My breath was short, my body stiff. I didn't know what to expect next. But then something unexpected happened. He didn't touch me. He didn't come closer. He didn't force anything. Instead, in the calmest, softest voice, he said, "Aisha, I won't do anything you're not ready for. Let's just talk. That's all." His words were like warm tea on a cold night. They relaxed something inside me. I turned my head slowly and looked at him for the first time. Really looked. He was smiling, not like someone full of confidence. He didn't look like a man waiting for his bride. He looked like a boy trying not to scare a bird sitting beside him. And that gave me comfort. A strange peace filled the room. He looked at me with respect, not with desire. And then he gently offered me a glass of water. When our fingers touched, I felt a small wave pass through me. My cheeks turned red, and I quickly looked down again. He chuckled softly and said, "You don't have to be this shy. I promise I'm not going to eat you." That made me smile, just a little, but it broke the wall between us. He started talking about funny things, how he was nervous too, how he almost tripped while entering the room, How he kept practicing what to say, I was surprised.
Mm.
All my life, I thought men were never nervous, that only girls feared the wedding night. But he was honest, open, and that honesty melted my fear like ice in the sun. Then he asked gently, "Can I hold your hand?" I nodded. He reached out and held my hand. His touch was soft. His fingers were warm. His grip wasn't tight or strong. It was kind. He held it like it was something precious. Like I was precious. My heart beat faster again, but this time, it was not fear. It was something sweet, something soft, something new. His thumb moved slowly over my hand. That tiny touch, so simple, felt more powerful than anything. It made me feel safe, seen, cherished. Then he said, "I won't do anything unless you feel ready. I want you to feel safe with me, not scared of me." And I don't know why, but my eyes filled with tears. Maybe it was relief. Maybe it was his kindness. Maybe it was because I had imagined pain, pressure, and fear, and instead I found care, real deep care. He gently wiped my tears with his fingers. That small touch on my cheek, it made me close my eyes. It wasn't desire. It wasn't lust. It was love, pure love. He slowly came closer, not to take anything but to give me peace. He placed a soft kiss on my forehead. It was long, warm, full of feeling. I could feel his breath on my skin. That kiss, it wasn't about the body. It was about the soul. Then he whispered, "We have our whole life together. Let tonight be the start of love, not pressure." We lay down side by side. He pulled me gently into his arms. My head rested on his chest. I could hear his heartbeat. Slow, steady, safe. We didn't rush. We didn't try to be perfect. We just were. He kissed my hair. He ran his fingers softly along my arm. And finally, when he leaned in to kiss my lips, I didn't turn away. I let it happen. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. Because I felt safe. A little awkward, but it was sweet. And it was real. That night wasn't about doing something. It was about becoming something. Two people, one moment, one bond. Built on trust, not fear. Now when I think about that night, I don't smile because of what happened. I smile because of how it happened. With care, with respect, with real love. To every girl listening, please know this. Your first night is yours. It should never be about pressure. It should be about comfort, about kindness. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. And to every man, please be that kind of partner. Be gentle, be kind, be patient, because that is where true love begins. If this story touched your heart, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and may your story be just as beautiful.